Call halal Yahweh Shemel Shai. Call halal Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles who pray real strong, who rule well, and teach well to the jungle boys in the truth. Peace and love to the elect men that scattered across the four corners of this earth. And shalom to the crew consisting of the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and you Israelite boomers who are scattered amongst these heathens. We don't look like these heathens, but spirit goes back to the Israelite. This is your brother, Allah. Coming again, Lord willing, with another edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, just entitled A Prophesy Unto the Wind. And also what this was inspired by camp. It's Camp Saturday, right as I was recording the camp at an hour, probably like an hour and 7 minutes in, my phone had overheated, you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking that the video would still be there, but the video wasn't there. But I had a second part finishing up the camp, you know, and that just made me want to do this lesson because, you know, even though I didn't have the physical video still, you know what I'm saying, it was still recorded and the words of the Lord still went out, you know what I'm saying, and hey, the horn blew on it. So let me start with Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 9, right? It says this: Then he said unto me, prophesy unto the wind. You see, and hey, prophesy unto the wind, especially when we out there on the highways and hedges. Hey, some people might not come by that day. Hey, people might even stop by and ask you while you're talking to yourself. You know, hey, we're not. We still pushing the words of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Even whether people see it, the video, or don't see the video, whether it was a recorded or not recorded, the word still went out. The words of the Lord still went out throughout the four corners of the earth. It says, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say unto the wind, thus saith the Lord, power Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, come from the four winds, O breath. And that's the what? The breath is the Rakha HaKodash, to understand that breath of life. It says, O breath, and breathe upon these slain that they may live. And that's right, that's what we're doing. See, the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has given us the breath of life. So what? Now us being prophets, servants of the Lord, shepherds of the Lord's sheep, what we supposed to prophesy and warn the people, okay, speak the breath of life upon our people that's in the world, you know what I'm saying, that's still in the world doing all these things that hasn't turned back to the true power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, serving him in truth and sincerity. But guess what? We still supposed to go out there and prophesy. You know what I'm saying? Whether a person see our video, whether they see us out there, hey, no matter what, we still go out there and prophesy, instant, in season, and out of season, man. Okay? And it says, verse 10, so I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived. And that's ultimately what? Up to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. If somebody stops by, see your video, somebody stops by and sup with you at camp, that's up to the Lord, man. It says, and they live and stood upon their feet and exceeding great armor. That's also what the elect, because the elect, they gonna get to understand, they gonna receive that breath of life. And you see, and what we want to stand up in truth and sincerity, man, as exceeding great armor. It says, what? Can these dry bones live? Yeah, through the spirit, through the word, man. See, that's how we're made alive, through the Rakha HaKodash, through the breath. See, so again, we're supposed to prophesy. You know what I'm saying? So next precept I want to get is, matter of fact, Isaiah 55 and verse 11. It says, so shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. And that's right, the words of the Lord, the words of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and it's going forth out of the mouth of his prophets, because that is the mouthpiece of the Lord, his prophets. So that's where the word is coming from, okay, through his prophets. it shall not return unto me void. Yeah, so whatever the Lord say, it's going to happen. It's not going to be void. Okay, it's not going to. How other people think, saying that World War III ain't going to happen. Guess what? It's going to happen because the Lord Yahweh Shai says so. It says, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things whereto I sent it. And that's right. Wherever the Lord has us preaching His word, teaching His word, it's going to prosper no matter what, man. Though it may not seem like nobody's watching our video wasn't kept because your phone was overheating. You know what I'm saying? The situation I'm talking about with you. You know what I'm saying? With the Lord Yahweh Shai still got a record of it. And guess what? His words still did not go out void. It still prospered. Because guess what? World War III is still on the rise. MOTB is still on the rise. All these things that was prophesied is still prospering. And it's not going to come back void. And in the AMP it says, so will my word be which goes out of my mouth. It will not return to me void, useless, without results, without accomplishing what I desire, and without succeeding in the matter for which I sent it. You see? So I'm going to close it out with this one. I'm not going to make it too long. You know, just going into a prophesying to the wind. Just speaking again on the situation Count Saturday that I had. My phone had overheated and I don't have the first part of the count. But guess what? The Lord Yahweh Shai still has a record of it, and the words of the Lord still went out. You see? So I'm gonna close it out this and I think it's Philippians 3. It says this in Philippians chapter 3 and verse 14. It says, I press toward the mark of the prize of the calling of the Most High in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. So guess what? Hey, even though ain't nobody seeing our videos, ain't nobody coming out there, guess what? We still got to keep pressing towards the point, because it's up to Yahweh Shai who He wants to come in, who He wants to hear this word. You see? But what we supposed to do? We still supposed to keep preaching and teaching it. So again, I press towards the mark of the prize of the high calling of the Most High and Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. And that's the true name of the Messiah of the world, who we call Jesus Christ. His true name is Yahweh Shai. Yah means He, Yahweh Shai means the deliverer or the Savior. And it's very important to understand that too. Okay? Verse 15, it says, let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded, and if in anything ye be otherwise minded, the Most High shall reveal even this unto you. And also the point is in verse 14, just keep pressing towards the mark. You know, even though your phone might overheat, nobody's listening, people scoffing and stuff like that. Hey, keep teaching, man. Keep prophesying to the wind, because again, the words of the Lord is a spirit, man. You still keep the horn went off on it. So you still keep preaching and teaching and pushing the vibration of Yahweh Shai. You still keep preaching and teaching the testimony of Yahweh Shai, which is ultimately the spirit of prophecy. So again, the Lord willing, this was edifying. Listen, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, just again going into a prophesying to the wind. You see? So again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the millstone who rule well and teach well to us younger brothers in His truth. Peace and love to the elect men and scattered across the four corners of this earth. And shalom to the innumerable multitude, consisting of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and the Israelite foreigners who are scattered amongst these heathens, who may look like these heathens, but spirit goes back to an Israelite. Shalom, above all.